Oh, goody. You gotta love how it tells you that you have to read instructions and precautions before playing a video game. I mean, right there should go ahead and, you know, make you wary of if you should play this or not. And I apologize, my controller sucks. So yeah, that's we're off to a great start. And guess what? Every game does that. It's like, okay, if I have to have precautions before I play a video game, that's gonna stray me away right away. I mean, if I was just a normal consumer, but since I'm a rebel and I don't give a fuck and I like to go in the danger zone, I go by and do my thing and play this shit. Anyways, but what you're playing without the unit, you'll be fine. Anyways, the actual unit. Right. So this screen right here is pretty much in every game. It allows you to make adjustments to your visor to make this screen center and clear so you can see everything on the screen or in the game, and the apertures I was talking about, the two little the thing you stick your eyeballs in to make them defocus and give you headaches, and if you don't have depth perception, you're kind of fucked because you can't see the effect. So yeah, but this screen allows you to make the adjustments needed. It's pretty much in every Virtual Boy game. Stop. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, here's an option so you can make it automatically pause. Like every 15 minutes, it'll say something stupid like "take a break" or this and that. It's just dumb, but you know, since we're not going to be playing for that long, let's go ahead and just shut it off. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm going to shut up so you can hear the intro because music is dope. And I apologize for the air conditioner in my background. In the background, hopefully you can hear this over it. That opening drums, man, it makes me wish I knew how to write my own music because I want to add something to that because that drums in the beginning, if you want to call them that, the percussion, is really dope. I love it. But we can go to the options screen. I can show you a couple things. You can choose the display, you can choose the brightness, and if you're playing on the actual console, you can pick what depth you want, but here it wouldn't really give you much of an option. I mean, it's there, but it won't do much. Because you're not using an actual console and you don't have the 3D effect. And of course you can choose what the buttons do what and things of that nature. Then you have eyes. Like I said, this, if you forgot to to change your screen in that screen they showed you before and you powered up the system and all that, they give you a chance to do it here. So that's kind of nice. I wish more games would do that. And of course, this is difficulty, and for the sake of this video, since I'm going to play the first stage, we're going to put on easy. So, I love how clear the voice sampling is on this system. At least it's not like the SNES where it's all... Not knocking the SNES. It's one of my favorite systems of all time. Yep, so basically it's like Star Fox. I mentioned that before. It's got vector graphics, and I like the music. You also can get power-ups, too, to better your score. Or I like to call boner points. And this game likes to self-fillet, too. What I mean is it plasters for Nintendo Virtual Boy and TNE Soft Presents. They do that on through the entirety of the fucking game. It's like, why? It's like, we get it. That's why I think this was a tech demo and they just made it to an actual game. But they didn't take it out. I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Getting shields, of course, replenishes your shields. Your shields is in the lower left-hand corner. I mean, it's listed as shield. And of course, you run out of shields, just like with any other game, you die. But as you can tell, it's like Star Fox. The lock-on mechanism is kind of nice. It basically guides your bullets to the enemy once it's locked on. And that was a booster I just passed, which makes you fly faster. I go slow, though, because it helps me make better shots. Oh, when I was a kid, this part was dope as fuck. I'd see people running around, and I would want to shoot them, but you can't. That's the only problem. But it's still cool to see, like, a bunch of little guys just flying around or running around and shit. Like, oh my god, there's fires and shit. It's like, I just want to blow your fucking asses up. You assholes don't need to be there anyway. Maybe they're workers? I don't know. We can come up with our own little thing. And I like to slow down completely here. And like I was saying before, we could come up with our own story, but, what the hell. I just wish you could shoot them. That's all I do. Now, this effect looks really cool on the actual system, at least in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna move forward. Come on, kill his ass. Thank you. These guys right here are dickheads. They bounce up and down. Alright, we just refill our shields some more. Yeah, I'm basically gonna show you the first stage. Just so you can have an understanding of how this game is played. I mean, as I mentioned before, it's vector graphics. It's like Star Fox. It's on the rail shooting. There's very little exploration you can do, unfortunately. I mean, it wouldn't make it that great of an experience anyway, because of the whole draw distance thing. I mean, it's very limited, as you can see. I mean, you gotta basically approach everything in order to see it all. You get to the end of the stage, and you go into the danger zone. It's actually to fight the boss. This boss reminds me of the one that you fight, quote-unquote, in Pilot Wing 64. I mean, he's not all that hard of a boss, really. You just stop and shoot all the missiles that he shoots at you, and just unload on his ass. I mean, there's really not much to it. He likes to run like a bitch because he's a coward. Now, if anyone decides to ask, I've never beaten this game. It's tough. It really is. But I hope one day that maybe some day in the future I can complete this. And boom goes the motherfucker. So yeah, that's Red Alarm. Probably fucking controller. Probably my favorite game, Virtual Boy game. I've played it more times than the rest of them. But I wanted to go ahead and show it off first because this is the one I enjoy the most. So yeah, that's Red Alarm. I suggest you give it a try, especially if you like on-the-rail shooters like Star Fox. I mean, there's plenty to enjoy. I mean, I understand a lot of people do complain about some areas in the game where you get stuck on walls and everything. And I admit that is a problem, but it's something I'm willing to forego because you don't really take damage when you hit the wall, really. Not that I've seen, but it is what it is. But yeah, I would suggest checking it out. It's a fantastic game. It's got good music. It's catchy. The music is, anyway. And the game is a lot of fun. Especially on the real console. But I got emulated just as fun. So yeah, give it a look. Alright, now we're going to be looking at the pack-in game that came with the Virtual Boy. And it's actually a very dull representation of tennis. This is probably my least favorite game on the console that I've played thus far. The reason why I got it, though, when I got my Virtual Boy, it was only $3, I believe, and free shipping. I mean, obviously they were giving away kind of like how... You guys remember back in the day with Funkoland, you could buy literally Super Mario Brothers for literally 10 to 25 cents per cartridge. Good luck finding games for that price these days, even the shitty ones. But yeah, this is gonna... Excuse me. This is basically... this is tennis. It's very plain, but I'll show as best as I could. Once again, here's a Virtual Boy screen, so if you need to make some adjustments, there you go. And this also has the option. Turn it on even though I'm not going to be playing much at all. I'm just going to show off a little bit. This looks really cool on the actual system, though. I mean, you really feel like you're about to get smacked in the face with the ball. But yeah, you can play a singles game, which is you versus an opponent, or you can play a doubles game, which is you, a computer-controlled opponent, and two computer-controlled opponents to fight to the death on a game of tennis. Now, here's the problem I have to say. This would be the perfect game to have the two-player option. But it doesn't support it because either A, they didn't implement it right away, or whatever. Nintendo's going to be Nintendo. Nintendo's going to Nintendo, so there you go. So we'll pick a singles game real fast. But yeah, you can pick a one versus a, or you can play a tournament, which you play various amounts of characters, and you basically, it's your way of actually completing the game. I mean, not to say that's a great thing at all. You can pick your difficulty level. Now, I really suck shit at this game, which you're about to see. I have a problem with the collision detection for some reason. I don't know if it's the game or just me. I have no idea. I can play a little better on an actual system, but on this emulator, I can't do shit. Anyways, so, you know, you guys can laugh at my shitty gameplay style. Anyways, you get to pick your character. You know, there's Mario, Luigi, the Princess Toadstool, not Peach. I don't know why they changed the name. If anyone wants to tell me in the comments, please let me know, because I still, to this day, don't have any idea. But there you go. You have the princess, you have Yoshi, you have Toad. His new voice sucks. Or his voice from, what is it, Mario Sunshine? No, not Mario Sunshine. Whatever. I can't even remember when he fucking first started to have a voice. Let's just say that was the worst implementation that Nintendo did in a very long time. That noise, that voice when he talks like that, I fucking can't stand it. Right. You have Koopa. Koopa's always dope. And of course you have Donkey Kong Jr. or Donkey Jr. Why can't Donkey Kong, his father, play? Why is he not cool enough for tennis, or is he too busy running around in the confines of Donkey Kong Country during this time and not having to deal with the bullshit? And Junior's like, oh, I gotta be in something. Oh, I know, I can play tennis. Fuck yeah! Tennis is for fags. Anyways, not true. I'm kidding. It's actually a very tough sport, and it's actually kind of enjoyable in the video game sense if they put the right kind of motif in there. Like I mentioned before, and I'll mention again, virtual tennis is fucking fun as hell. That's probably my absolute favorite tennis game, period. I could play that game for hours. Even though it's hard as hell, especially the sequel to that. But this is not about the Dreamcast, this is about the Virtual Boy, so yeah, I'll pick Koopa, because Koopa's cool, and let me fight against Mario and get my ass kicked. Now, when you see this in the actual system, it looks cool. Like, you'll see, like, things pop in and out of the background, and it makes it give it that really neat 3D look that I mentioned. But this is not virtual reality in the slightest. This is 3D-ish. See? I missed that slam. I could have got that slam. And they look so sad when they miss the ball. They cry and make sad faces. I don't want to see Koopa cry. Or, not Koopa. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't want to see them cry. No. Damn it! Told you, I suck shit from a straw in this game. Oh, when I see him cry, when I see Koopa cry, it's so sad. It's basically, tennis in video game form is more or less just glorified Pong. Yeah, you can pop up the ball. I don't recommend it because then the CPU will slam it each and every time. Every time I miss it. Oh. I'm sorry, that genuinely makes me feel sad. It's Koopa, damn it. Don't want him to cry. See, I can pop it. If you press the B button, you can pop it. A will just do the usual. As you can see, I suck. And whoever does the best within 6 games wins. I mean, that's pretty much, that's all tennis is. I'm at fault? Fuck you. It ain't my fault that fucking spaghetti-eating cocksucker can't fucking hit a goddamn ball. Well, neither can Koopa at this point, because I'm controlling them. Like I said, this game is... it's tough. For me. I just suck at it, I guess. I don't know. That was my fault. I slammed it too hard. Jesus fucking hell. Can I just score 1 point? That's all I want. It's 1 point. Yes! I slam 1 point. And then, oh, he does a little jump and smile. That's cute. But yeah, that's pretty much Mario Tennis in the singles. Okay, now we're going to look at the doubles game, which is more or less the same, except that you have you and a computer opponent versus 2 computer-controlled opponents, as you would obviously think. So, pick the one set. Now, if you press start here, it'll actually randomize picking your characters, or the characters being going to be played. So I'm going to press start. So we got Yoshi's my teammate. I'm Mario. And then we gotta fight against Toad and Donkey Jr. And for those who enjoy the male persuasion, which I don't, but you can see that Mario swings and shakes his beautiful plumber ass right in your face. And I'm pretty sure, and that looks as glorious in 3D as it does in this. So thanks to Yoshi's kick-ass skills, we actually got a point. But good luck for me getting that shit. Couldn't fucking get a point to save my life, as we all seen. Now, like I said, it could be me, or it just could be the fact that the game's not all that good. I mean, I've never seen anyone play this game real good, or gotten far, or even beaten the tournament mode, so... Ha! Net, suck it. And see, Mario's all happy, walking to the back. He's like, yeah, we got a point, we're cool. Well, hey, we might actually win a match. Oh boy. Whose fault is that? Probably ours. That's alright. Nope. Oh, hit it. Hit the damn ball, bitch! Ah! See, Yoshi can hit the ball. I can... You son of a bitch. Deuce. Yeah, I'll drop a deuce on this fucking tennis court and you can hit that with a racket. And them fuckface have an advantage point now. Jesus Christ. See, Mario doesn't make me sad, but yeah, doubles is more or less the same. I mean, now I can serve the ball if I want to. Or I can turn this shit off and play something that's actually worth a shit, in my opinion. Good going, fucking Yoshi. You actually have some use after all. I hope this makes up for all the time I dropped your ass in the pit in the previous Mario game in the world. See, my computer helper is so much better than I am. Well, that's because computer can do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, the best I could do is return a shot, but that's it. If anything at all. I was trying to slam that. Hit the ball. You son of a bitch. Come on, bitch. Oh, what the fuck, man? Yeah, so if you like tennis, you'll like this, I guess. But if you like fast tennis that's actually enjoyable and a lot of fun, you'd wait about 4 or so years and play virtual tennis on the Sega Dreamcast, because this is not a very good tennis game at all. I forgive that. Sorry, Mike. Why didn't he slam the fucking thing? He was right there in front of his goddamn racket. That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know if it's just me or just fucking... Hit! Oh, good. After this, either they get the point or we get the point. Doesn't matter at this point. At this point, not to be redundant, but we could. Good, because I am done with this game. I don't recommend it. I don't. But if you like it, that's entirely on you. I mean, if this is a classic for you, I don't mean to knock it. I don't mean to make fun of it. But I personally think this game can suck the shit out of Satan's asshole with the quickness, because this is a very bad, boring fucking tennis game. I have more fun on tennis on the NES than I do with this pile of shit. And of course, tennis on the N64 is great, and so was the other games that followed. In my opinion, stay away from this game, but if you like tennis games and if you like what you see, or if you had fun with this when it came out, hey, that's all on you. You can have fun with that. As for me, I don't think I'm ever going to touch this game again. Because, god damn, it's just bullshit. Like I said, it could just be me. I could just suck. And I should get good, but why should I get good when there's better games to play on the platform? That's something that's all you got to think about. When a game is hard or bullshit, there's other games you could be playing that you can actually get good at because there's not schematics involved that seem to hinder your progress, like a fucking simple thing. Make a collision, hit with the ball, make the hitbox a little bigger. But I digress. Maybe it just is me. I don't know. But what I can tell you is this game can go fuck to hell, and we can play something that is a million times better. At least in my opinion. But that's for you to judge. Alright, this, in my opinion, is very, very much better than Mario's Tennis. It's actually more fun, and it has a little bit more going for it, at least in my opinion. It's good old galactic pinball. See, all the games have the automatic pause function, it seems. And that has to be one of the most cleanest samples you'll hear on the system up until this point. Now, this game's actually pretty good. It's got 3 tables. Or, I'm sorry, 4 tables. And there's, of course, top score, which you can select the stage and you can see the top score. Of course, this game already has, as you can see, pre-top scores, but if memory serves me, it saves your top score, so that's cool. But yeah, you have 4, you have Cosmic, Colony, UFO, and Alien, and we'll take a look at each of these tables and play them for a little bit so you can see what they offer and see which table that you think is the best. I mean, there's not much to it. It's pinball, but it's got some interesting things going for it. Like I said, you can trigger events, and I'm going to try to trigger some just so you can see what they have to offer. So we're going to start off with Cosmic. Now you get to hear the announcer announce the name. I wanted to shut up so you can hear it. Hopefully you heard it. Now, as you can see, the tables are very simple. Anyways, you hold the A button down and then you launch at your discretion. Now, this to me does not look like a fucking pinball. It looks like a goddamn hockey puck. It's also got some funky tunes going for it too. I like the music in this game. Cyber Roulette. So basically, you press A and it lands on something, and then whatever it lands on, you get what is listed. So now we get twice the boner points. Fantastic. I mean, that doesn't. Tell me that thing does not look like a fucking hockey puck. I mean, if you play the game on the actual system, it kind of gives it like a 3D feel that the ball is popping out. And once again, we get another Cyber Roulette. Let's see what we get this time. Hopefully it's something different than boner points. Ah, center post. That saves your ass from basically losing a ball if it goes down the center. Boner chance. That voice is funny. He goes, oh. Sounds like an alien moaning. Fucks an avatar. Oh. I'm fucking immature. God damn it. Come on. You gotta like the sound cues they play to add to the intensity of, come on, I want to get the ball in the goddamn hole. I mean, that's what he said. But sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. As you can see, there's not really much going on with this particular table. Cosmic Target. And you get these really cool... Oh, who is that, you might ask? That's Samus. That's the Samus ship. Because one of the things, and I want to trigger it so bad, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, at least during this little Let's Play, is there's a little minigame where she appears in the middle of the screen, and you can shoot aliens. So, you know, you have a little bit of a Metroid minigame-ish little thing. I mean, it's nice. It's a little novelty. That has nothing to do with Zeebs. I want to try to trigger it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at pinball games, but it is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a lot better at this than I mean, you guys can probably agree that I'm a little better at this than I am at fucking Mario's Tennis, because, God, that game is terrible, at least in my opinion. Would you stop going in the middle, dickhead, and let me hit the fucking ball? What is it with games and balls? It pissed me off. I don't know what it is. I just walked into that, didn't I? I sure did. Shit. Fuck off. But yeah, it's, you know, as you can see, it's pinball. I mean, this is one of the games I liked. I actually put the system on my head and played while laying on the bed without the stand, and it was actually really comfortable, and I was having a good time. It was fun. I actually almost fell asleep because I was just so relaxed about it. Alright, I'll see if I hit it in there again, because I think that has to do what the trigger. I mean, because I really want to trigger that. I want to show it off for this video. It's not like great or anything. It's just neat. Shit. Damn it. So there's not, as you can see, there's also not much that you can hit. I mean, there's some stuff you can hit, which, in my opinion, when it comes to pinball, you have to, God damn it, you gotta have more shit to hit so you can get your fucking your points to multiply. I mean, that's the point of pinball, is to get some multipliers and shit, so you can get some, you know, awesome score. You know, so you can, like, people can look at your name and envy you at the fucking pinball parlor or an arcade. Be like, oh, that son of a bitch has a high score. I need to beat that. Boner chance again. Shit. I got some boner points. Yay! Let's see if I can time this right. That asteroid can go fuck its mother. I do not like that asteroid. It is one of the main causes of your... Okay, you can also hit the table. Just don't do it too much. By pressing an A button, you can hit the table and shake it, you know. And I use that term, of course, very loosely. Shit, I should have waited a little more and timed that a little better. Because there's Samus again. Now, if you spell out the name Cosmic, you get, like, some boner points. But that also could trigger what I'm talking about. So you gotta play this table a little while. Like I said, I don't want this to go on for a while, but if I could trigger that, that would make me happy enough. Now, I wish my father could have played this game. Like I said, I didn't have a Blockbuster membership, so I couldn't rent it myself. But I think my dad would have really loved this. He would have just eaten this up. Because my dad loves pinball. Yeah, I don't know what that bumper clash shit does all that much. I wish I could tell you. But I have no idea. And I don't know why that popped up on my screen. I must have pressed another button. Do apologize for that. Shit. I think I have another puck, don't I? Yeah, I got two. Marvelous. Damn, I'm like trying so hard to get it on the upper paddle, because that can actually aid you in hitting in there one more time, because I want to see if that triggers what I'm talking about, but I could be wrong. But as you can see, a lot of things trigger it, so it gives you that arcade pinball feel. Son of a bitch. Come on. No, fucker. Another orgasm by the alien. Fantastic. Okay, the asteroid can go... I swear to fuck! Doesn't look like I'm going to trigger. I'm going to try. I got one more ball, and if I don't, well, that sucks. Because I really wanted to show that off for this video. But I guess some things are just not meant to be, I suppose. Okay. I didn't know you could activate Cyber Roulette on this when you have a boner chance. Alright, see what I got. Center post, I will take it. Because that's where I keep fucking up at anyway. Is in the center, not in the sides anyway. Which is weird, because when I used to play pinball in the arcades with my dad, I'd always fuck up hitting the sides. But in video games, it's just the center for some reason. It just doesn't want to play ball. See, like right there, that would have been the end of me. Oh, son of a bitch! Come on! That was right in there, and oh, it's gonna pull basketball. You know when you play basketball, it likes to fucking, not go in. Like, it sits there and circles the rim and then finally drops out. Like, what the hell's up with that shit? Shit. No. That's so hard to time for me. Some people could probably do it with ease, but me, on the other hand, I guess I just don't have a good trajectory aimer. Come on, just get it in there one time. That's all I ask. Because I want to see if that triggers what I was talking about. I get so close, and it's like, I'm just like pissed off now. Like, I just want to break something, because all I want to do is knock it in there one more goddamn time. And I have a feeling that the asteroid's just going to fuck me up. Come on, get up there. Oh, that was almost game over right there for me. Alright, let me see if I can just time that. Nope. Game over. Well, that was unfortunate. I really wanted to trigger it, but I guess it's not in the cards for this video. Maybe I could do that on stream or something. I'm going to sum this up in one word. Well, not one word, but how I feel about this particular thing. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to have to... Must forgive me, my D-pad is being a dickhole. That's how I feel about it right now. Fuck this. Number 3. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at the other tables so you know what you're playing and what you're getting. I mean, to me, that's worth the money. 4 tables. You know, you can play pinball in the NES. That was only 1 table. It was a faithful, for what it could do, recreation of the pinball... Excuse me, I don't know why I'm gassed up. Whew. They had a pinball game called Pinbot, and it recreated that really well on the NES, but that's just to say there's only 1 table, while this game has, you know, multiple tables, so you kind of get your money's worth, I think. But let's look at the other ones. Let's take a quick look at the other ones. Okay, now we're going to look at Colony. Basically, you gotta, like... It's hard to explain. It's basically... You have a colony, and you have to protect it from asteroids, and you also got to visit different colony... galaxies and whatnot, like Orion, Mercury, Andromeda. You see the list in the middle. I never really understood how to play this one all that much, so there's not much I can show. But as you can see, you got areas on the top of the screen that you want to try to get your ball into, and then basically, you know, you get boner points and chances to make millions and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not particularly fond of this table, I'll be honest. There's 2 of them in this game I just don't like. And I'll be sure to show you, I'll probably show that one next, just to get it out of the way. Okay, I don't know what we're spelling. I think we're spelling rescue because there is a part of the table where comets will hit your table. But I never really played that much into it, I'll be honest, because I don't like this table all that much. I think it's very... It's too chancy, you know. You take your chance and try to hit the areas, the holes in the table and whatnot. But if you're good at it, you could make a lot of, you know, points and whatnot. But I just don't like this one all that much. It's not a particularly favorite table. This and there's another one I'll show you. Like I said, I'll go ahead and show that one next just to get it out of the way. But as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, comets are making their way here. And it starts playing this music that will definitely raise your anxiety levels if this thing is important to you. But like I said, it does... fuck off. I hate this table. It does recreate the feeling of pinball at the time period. Like, really well, I think. I mean, on a day I'm just bored of my favorite tables, which is... We already played one, Cosmic. I really like that table. I just hate the asteroid, but gotta have something in there to add to the extra challenge to it, at least in my opinion. It's also got a nice catchy tune going for it, which is nice. Okay, I don't remember if... You know, let's see if the comets hit the colony, because fuck this colony. This colony is a piece of garbage. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd just nuke the fucker and get over it. Shoot comets. Fantastic. See, it tells you what buttons to use, so that's nice. The control is very weird. What the fuck? I shot that one. Okay, we got that one at least. So, this is one of those triggering events I told you about. My hit rate sucks cock, I know. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I last played. You know, that's my only excuse I can give you. I think you have to hit the ship. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's actually a good thing to know. You can basically use this ship to shoot you in the trajectory you want to go to hopefully get the boner points you want. That's nice. I actually didn't know that, to be honest. That's how little of this table I played. So I'm learning as I'm showing you guys this footage. It's kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't make it any better, really, but it is kind of neat. It makes it a little bit more fairer to hit the targets. I want to see if I can hit it in the hole that's blinking, because I want to see what kind of points I can get. But if I can't hit it in there, whatever. Okay, well, I guess that's over. So, yeah, that's pretty much Colony in a nutshell. If it looks like something you enjoy, you know, definitely give it a try, but it's not one of my favorites. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you my other least favorite table in this game. So, let's go ahead and check that out. Alright, this is UFO. The reason why I don't like this one is because the UFO is in your way. It does go away eventually if you meet a certain criteria. But basically, what they want you to do is they want you to right away hit that motherfucking thing that's blinking for the flying bonus or whatever. But the ball just won't stop, and I already lost one. I had literally no control. You all saw that shit. This is why I hate this. This table is, in my opinion, unbalanced. Because how the hell am I supposed to do anything if the fucker just keeps bouncing? I have no way to hit it unless I get control. Now, right here, I could probably do it, maybe. There we go. But the fucking ball in this particular part bounces around like a fucking kid that has too much sugar and snorting some fucking Smarties at lunchtime. And then then the UFO goes away, and then you can hit the little things and get bonus chances and whatnot. And it's not that exciting of a table. It's actually very lacking. And of course I can't do very good at it because I just simply suck. I mean, what I just did right there is your best chance of getting points in this. Is hitting these little... They look like... I know they're supposed to be bumpers, but they look like pumpkins to me. Like little pumpkins with... Like, look at the ones on the left and right. They look like sad pumpkins. And the other one is basically that Pokemon meme that goes around where Pikachu has his mouth wide open. But, like, inverted. Now, see if I can hit over there. I can get some more bonus points and whatnot. It's just very hard to hit it because the ball just fucking is like a kid with goddamn on some kind of meth or fucking cocaine or mixture of both. How the hell do I know? All I know is that kid needs to calm the fuck down, and in this case, the ball needs to calm the fuck down. Alright, now I get see what kind of boner points I get. Super kickback. So you get 3 chances, and then you're fucked. Come on, let me see if I can get this one. You son of a whore. Yeah, it's just, this table is very lacking. There's not much to it. I mean, it's kind of chancy like Colony is. You'll either win or lose. I mean, I don't find it all that exciting, to be honest. I mean, if you like this table, I mean, please let me know. As a matter of fact, if you like any of the tables, I'd love to hear your opinion. But honestly, I think this one is just very much lacking. There's not much going to it. I mean, there's some stuff to do, but I mean, you could just take a nap as much as is going on. I mean, there's like barely anything going on. I mean, yeah, if you hit the corner, you get bonus chances, but you get parts right there where the ball just comes straight down and you have no way to save it anyways. Well, I've had all this table that I can take. I mean, like I said, your opinion may vary, but I'll let you know my personal opinion. This table can go fuck off. So let's go look at the last and final table, and it's also one of my favorites. So let's go look at that. Okay, we're going to look at Alien. I like this table because you can hit the alien's lair and an alien appears, and there's just a lot going on that I like. I mean, like I said, this and comic are like my favorite. I enjoy these for whatever reason. I mean, there's really not much going on here either, but if you trigger just the right amount of events, you'll trigger some stuff that's actually cool. Now, one thing I do definitely like about this particular table is there's 2 flippers on top. You don't have that in Cosmic, which would have made it easier to hit 3 what look like Dragon Balls when you hit inside that little moon planet looking thing. I mean, you got, some animation on some of these tables to give it some personality and character. Now, I know I just lost my ball and I'm not fucking pissed off at it because it's hard to get mad at this. See, now an alien appears and you can beat the shit out of it with your ball. So it's kind of like a boss fight, but not really. It's just your standard alien. Ah, fuck me, dude. I mean, like, pinball is chance anyway. But there is some skill involved, but it's mostly chance. I mean, you gotta basically think quick, with hand and eye coordination. Okay, now we have our boner chance. Now, if we hit it... Fuck. If we hit the thing up there that's blinking, you'll get a chance to get 1,000,000 points. If you hit it in the upper thing again. Now, that was my fault. Completely. I like the fact there's like a little bit of a boss fight here, and you can add bonus points. I mean, the music doesn't add much excitement. It adds actually some anxiety, especially if you're worried for that sort of thing. But, you know, if you lose, then, you know, you gotta basically bring back another alien by hitting the ball back up there. I mean, but see, you have kind of like a purpose, a mission, if you will. And that's why I like it. It has, you know, because I like stuff with a little bit of missions to it. It's kind of neat. And this music's pretty funky, too. It kind of adds to the atmosphere and the action. Or lack thereof. Yeah, I shook the table. I remember when you do that at a fucking pinball parlor. I was kicked out for fucking kicking in one of the games. I don't remember which one it was, but the ball was stuck, and I was just telling the owner, like, the ball's stuck, and I'm trying to get it. Well, don't kick the machine. Those things are expensive. See, that was a big thing during this time with pinball games. They show, like, little animations on the screen. I mean, if any of you have played pinball in the 90s, you should probably know definitely what I'm talking about. They were kind of neat. I liked them. I always mention my favorite pinball game is still to this day Terminator 2. That was really fun because I had like a gun handle on, and you would have to like use it for side missions. Like you'd have to have the crosshair, like aim at a certain spot, and then you had to pull the trigger at the right time. It was really fun. I liked it. Yeah, but I think you understand where this game is. It's basically, it's pinball, and it's fun. I mean, it's got different tables, and, you know, play each one and see which one you like the most. I mean, like I said, I know I'm not saying much about this one. There's, like I said, there's little bits and pieces that I enjoy about it. I mean, you get an alien up here, you kick his ass for a little bit, and then if you get the ball in the hole, then you have a chance to hit the alien's lair again, and you can get 100 million, you can get 1,000,000 points. I mean, basically, it's just to score points and trigger events, and it's a lot more going for it than most pinball games. I mean, if you guys want to play a shit pinball game, I mean, I suggest Super Pinball Behind the Mask for Super Nintendo. Matter of fact, I don't play that game. It's terrible. But we're going to look at the last and final game that we have for us today, and that is Terrell Boxer, which is, like I said, it's like Rock and Sock'em, and, you know, you guys can make your own opinion and what you feel about that game, but let's go ahead and show that puppy off, because that's actually one of my favorite titles, and I was glad I was able to buy it when I found it on sale. But anyways, let's go and take a look-sees. Alright, here we go. This is Terrell Boxer. Now, normally I would recommend this game, but only on the real hardware should you play this, because the controls on the emulated version, unless they can be changed, which I can't think of how they could, are not very good. But I'm basically going to show you the first opponent, and basically this is what more games like this should have been made for for this hardware, because this is what a virtual reality game in this time frame would have truly been a remarkable thing to see more of. Now, I don't know what the fuck that schematic was in the beginning, but there you go. I mean, the guy looks like a Japanese Will Wright, if you ask me. I mean, we're going to play SimCity with robots. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Someone should get on that. So we're going to watch this little nifty of an intro. Kind of looks like the robot from Joy Mech Fight, if you ever played that on the Famicom. Really awesome game. Anyways, this is a really, really cool game. Now, as you can tell, I test played this, and I did not like the control. For this, anyways. The real hardware controls so much better. Like, to block, you gotta press fucking... On a controller, you gotta press R2. It's like, why? Why does R2 have to be that? Why can't it be the right analog? Anyways, I digress. So here's your first opponent. This is Pedro. Don't know how to pronounce. Forgive my ignorance. So basically, you just beat the shit out of your opponent and basically block punches. When they're fist flash, that's the way you gotta block. But sometimes you hit, sometimes you get blocked, sometimes you don't. You can uppercut him, you can hit him with, you know, you can basically hit him in different ways. It's like a mix between Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Rock'em Sock'em, at least in my opinion. Sometimes when you block, though, he'll get stunned, and then you can hit him a few times, you know, a la Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I mean, this is what the hardware was made for right here. I mean, this is perfect. I mean, like I said, it's not like just the best game ever, no, but it's a lot of fun, and it's hard to get a experience like this on a non 3D console or non virtual console. I mean, it really feels like the punches are coming at you when you play this, and the effect never gets old. And here you can take a break and let your energy recharge, but so does his. But if you want to stop that, just press the A button, and then there you go. So, it's, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I mean, right here is proof that you can make a decent, awesome virtual reality-esque experience with sprites. Like I said, the controls are not very good with this I would say version, but it's not a port, so I'm getting my ass kicked. If I do get my ass kicked, the death screen is real dope. I'm trying to give my best effort here, but sometimes, as we all seen in the past, my best effort sometimes is not my best at all. Oh, there we go. But I'm going to show you the death screen, because this next opponent always kicks my ass. I have not got past the second opponent. There's 7 opponents in the game, and I can't even get past the second. Because he's a tough little cookie. He also has one of the most depressing win lines that he gives you. It kind of makes you think that you're just a pile of shit. But this robot here looks dope as fuck. His robot looks good. I mean, this is amazing. If we could have just saw more games of this caliber, I mean, not like boxing games, obviously, but games that use, this, like a perspective like this, I think the Virtual Boy may have had a better chance than what it was given. Now, see, when he does this is bullshit, because to this day, I still can't figure out how you can hit him, because he always blocks every time you get a chance. But, if anyone wants to chime me in, that's perfectly fine. I mean, there I hit him, but it's so hard to do. I mean, it's probably a timing thing, but I can't figure it out. I wish I could. Seems like when he's laughing is when you do it. Damn. I want to show you the death screen because it's really cool. As you can tell, I'm not very good. That's awesome. Now watch. You are worthless and weak. Okay, I'm just going to go in the backyard and hang myself now. And that laugh, of course, I mean, it's kind of nightmare-inducing. It's almost like the kind of game over screens that would give me nightmares as a kid. But that's besides the point. Okay, now, to play this emulated, I don't recommend. Fucking controller. I don't recommend it. I do recommend it, though, if you have the actual hardware. Or a way to play, or if you can figure out how you can fix the controls in an emulator to try out the games as they're intended, then I'd say give it a shot, because it is a really cool experience. I mean, it's not the same without the 3D effect, though. I mean, I'm lucky I own a cartridge of this game, so I can actually play it on my own accord and see that effect for myself, because I really like I said, I really like the 3D effect. It's really cool. But as you can see, it's really awesome. I mean, all the boxers have their own way of beating him, just like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but it has that feeling of rock 'em and sock 'em. So you can probably see where I'm getting at. It has that motif going for it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a video. These are just some of the games I got a chance to play, and I own these 4 titles. The other ones I did play in emulation, but those don't make any sense because, like I said, I like to show off the games that I started off on and moved on from there. But with that being said, I am Forever Retro 82. Keep loving, keep gaming, keep it retro. Please stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video for what it's worth. Like I said, the ones I get, Galactic Pinball is really fun. Like I said, a couple of stages are, in my opinion, they're just not all that good. Like UFO and Colony, yeah, I stray away from those. But, you know, play the game for yourself and come up with your own consensus. I mean, that's the beauty of life, is opinions. You can come up with your own, and you decide what you like, and go on from there. And, yeah, Mario's Tennis is crap. I don't care if it's classic to a lot of people. You can like it all you want, you can play it all you want, but this guy's not going to play it again. But the other two, I'll definitely keep playing on for the years to come until I finish them. But until then, you take care of yourself, guys, and I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Thank you for watching my video. If you'd like to see your name with these fine folks that have donated to my channel, feel free to check out my Patreon and throw me a couple dollars, and I'll throw your name up with these fine people. Or not. It's entirely up to you. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for dropping by.